Good morning, everybody. Let's see, let's take the date. It's January 31st, Friday, 3:23 a.m. Why am I up this early for? But you all know this is when the market maker tends to do his damage, or tends to he goes coin fishing, scalping, whatever you want to call it. It's when he drops the price down and triggers everybody's stop loss, and we're gonna get the lowest price possible during these hours. And let's see, as you can see, we're in oversold territory below the 20. Now let's see if we can find the market maker's trades, see which stage he's at. Okay, we're going to have to find the market maker's trades. Still up here. What you do is look for the largest trade. I think it's probably this 1594. He was like 1588.10 yesterday. Probably be this 1400, around this 1400 area. Again, we always find the trades every day. It just takes a little patience. Yesterday I had a busy day. The Litecoin squad. You'll notice you didn't see any comments by the end of the day on my last video from the Litecoin squad. They complained, why are you making so many videos? Of course, the more you attack me, the longer, the harder I'm going to assert my strengths on you and expose you. And they said I was lying, and yesterday I did a little document reveal, my limited allowable document reveal, and I think they came to their senses. But to tell you the truth, it's really too late for them anyway. They shouldn't have did what they did. Okay, 1594. Let's see. He's being a little difficult, but we'll see him. So far, by my estimates, that this market maker, since we've been tracking him, and he's manipulated the market to the tune of making himself around $300 million. Yesterday, my friend Gladden TV, I told you yesterday it was going to go up around 68. Remember yesterday? It was $2 off. I said it was going to go down. There you go. That's what the man told us. Remember? That's what the observation of the order book. Remember? I showed you I call this the warning flare. Remember this one? I told you it has a habit of following a huge spike that appears out of nowhere. Look where we're at. Come on, where are you? Come out, wherever you are. He has to be in this book, the market maker. He has to set up his trades, two like-size trades on one on the buy, one on the sell, 1428. I think that's what we're looking at today, people. It's either buried in here, but we have to wait for it to move to spot it. 1594. Yep, there it is. 1594.72. Told you. And we just seen it there. 1594. Yeah, see it? 1594. 1594. Those are the market makers trades. You see how easy it is to spot the market makers trades. Now we're going to do some math. Okay, we all know this is very simple math. So it's up here, 67.85. That's 49 cents. Let's get to the bottom real quick. 67 spot 36. The quicker we do the calculation, the more accurate we are in predicting his 66.76. The faster we do it, the more accurate we are. 60 cents as opposed to 49 cents. This is the sell. This is the buy. The sell is closer. He's setting the market to go on a downward trend. Alright? And that's how easy it is. Plus the use of some graphs. We're oversold. So I don't know how far he's going to drag it down, keep it dragged on the bottom. You would have to, if you really want to get into it, use your secondary graph, and you do an average of downturns. How long the bot will be forcing the price into a downward trend. But right now we're oversold on the 1 hour, but most people like to check the 4 hour. No, we got to go down more. You see, the 4 hour tells you a better story. On the 4 hour, we have to be down at the bottom too as well. So there you go. So we got a little while to wait till we hit the bottom. Don't forget, Gladden TV, I might have left that out. You should check the 4 hour as well. Binance, just to give you added coverage, more added coverage, more information to help you calculate your timing to get back into the market. Oh boy, so that's it, simple math. Now, if you notice on my last video on the document reveal, you didn't see any downvotes or anything, any comments from the Litecoin squad. And some of you having enough intelligence to figure out what happened. Now, I don't understand how, with all this drama going on, intelligent people tend to look at the information you provide and disprove it. And then, of course, we say we're wrong or we're right based on your calculations, and we move along. As you can see, obviously, that didn't happen here with me. I mean, they actually went to extreme measures to try to get my channel closed down for any reason under the sun without realizing what they're accusing me of. They actually did, and I have proof of it. Now, the level of trouble that these guys are now in is they actually opened themselves up to be included inside the investigation that I initiated, which I showed you the documents. So now they're people, you would say, people of interest, as it was told to me. So that's why I kept telling these that obviously some of the younger people that were in there following this Rob D character, you want none of this. Rob D's an adult. He decided to do what he did. He's going to have to face the consequences. I really still don't want really anything to happen to him, because my level of tolerance was reached. But also, I don't like to see what seems to be. I mean, he's maybe experience has not made him too intelligent, but he can become more intelligent. He could actually contribute something better than what he was doing. He's not like a child rapist or anything like that. He's just a guy polluted with ideals, very easily influenced by the promise of quick wealth, and he looks at me as pissing on his opportunity. And of course, they attack me. But the problem is, he doesn't see the big picture that eventually the people that he's supporting are going to pull the rug from underneath his feet, and he's going to be just like the rest of us. And we're going to see, we told you so. And then he's going to end up being ostracized from the people who are asking him for, to do the right thing, and he didn't. He didn't have no respect for us. And now that the person that you are protecting or joining turned on you, you're going to come. This is the natural come back to us and say, well, forgive me, take this back. And then it's going to be, well, what you did was unforgivable. He's gonna have like social consequences. I keep my friends list in the business that I am. My friends list is very, very tight because of the job I do. I can't let people influence me. I have to keep when I go into a company, they're always worried if I'm doing some kind of internal investigation for them. They're always worried that I might know somebody on the staff that might be doing something wrong, and I'll cover for them. Hence, the need to keep my friends list very tight and narrow banded to a certain type of honest people of high integrity. That's the only people I'll associate with. In other words, people, if you say something that's not true, they'll come at you to protect their integrity. That's the kind of people I get along with. And that's the kind of people we need in society these days. Instead, what do we have? People who knowingly, begrudgingly won't accept the facts because it'll put them in a disadvantage, even though those facts are hurting everybody around them. The only person they could think about is themselves. If I was thinking of myself, I would just trade, follow the algorithm, take my money and run, and laugh at everybody. I don't do that. I'm going to share the information because I just don't like people ripping off other people. I just don't like it. It's been my job my whole life. That's why I'm good at it. So there you go, people. Let's check the numbers again. Okay, look at this. He's going to try to push this below the 12 EMA, the 12 week. And he's gotten it. He's heading. This 26 has to hold. The 12 is gone. But I do think this price is going to go down today. He's got, of course, the numbers tell me so. But to make sure, what do? We check this hour by hour. Then we go and check the graphs. We're down by the 1 hour. Let's go just to double check it. Let's see how we're doing on the 4 hour. Nope. You see? You just go through the times. Let's look at the 6 hour. That's how I do it, people. You're trying to simplify trading as much as you can. Okay, you're using simplified math. You're trying to simplify your trading. How do you buy it? What do you sell off? You have to get that simplified and stylized by yourself. That's why you have to learn how to use the numbers by yourself. If you're going to go to these spaghetti and candlestick guys, they're going to tell you what already happened, and then they're going to tell you maybe it'll go up, maybe it'll go down. That's really not going to help anybody. So what you have to do is learn to do your own analysis, and that's what I try to teach you. So you don't have to rely on my opinion, because to tell you the truth, if you can't understand what I'm showing you, my opinion is worth zero. Now, if I teach you to understand my perspective and where I'm coming from, and it works for you, basically you don't have to rely on anybody's opinion but your own. Now I'm showing you what I know. You might add something in, you might take something out. You might say, I don't like this, but this works. Just like I said, you might go ahead and say, why didn't he tell me about the 4 hour before? Well, I don't have a habit of checking the 4 hour. But you might just say, hey, look, that's a good idea. I'll check that too. Or maybe you're a multi-millionaire. So those things, throw the money out. Throw it at it. So there you go, people. It's simple. I like to apologize for the drama, people. But it wasn't asked for. But some people took offense that, I exposed something and they're connected to it. And I start questioning them, their motivations and their activity. Because they're in direct connection with this coin being manipulated. For crying out loud, they interviewed Charlie Lee and they work for the Litecoin Foundation. But now you're going to tell me, how dare I question your motivation? And then it says right on your Twitter profile that you're an investment you're an investment hound. You look for people to invest in what you're marketing. How dare I question you? It, that's the weirdest thing. Could I ask you something, people? If somebody's giving out investment advice and opinions or something, don't you think it would make sense that you could actually ask them a question and say, how did you come to those figures? Could you show me some stats of how you got those figures based on something relevant and something tangible? Because you know why? Because they might be right. What if he shows you the figures and all of a sudden I got this guy coming in to invest, I got this guy coming in to invest. Oh, they got a large order coming through in this day or this month. This company's coming in to invest. Here it is, look, the transactions, I got the scoop. They're coming in to buy Litecoin. And you're like, really, show me. And you get excited, you go in and it actually goes up. That's why you ask questions. It's called seeking information. And if you can't back up the information, then you ask the person, they tell you don't ask them, and I didn't say that. Does that leave you having a healthy feeling about investing in it? No, it's not. It's going to give you a negative vibe. Like I said, a negative vibe. The guy said it was going to go up to 1,000. I thought maybe he knew something that the rest of us didn't know. Maybe he should share it. Instead, you get a very negative comment. I didn't say that. It's like looking for hot air balloons in the fog. Well, that's it, people. Just check the numbers. It's that simple. Sorry about the drama on my channel. I apologize to my subscribers that are coming here just looking for information, including the agencies. But again, I give you permission to go into that data and the conversations we had with a few people that came from the Litecoin Foundation and that tried to dox me. You're open to do whatever you want with that information. I think I made some clear ties of who's related to who, and this was really childish, so I apologize for that. Not on my part. I just stood my ground. Alright, people, you have a good day and good luck trading. And remember, check the numbers. Numbers don't lie. People do. Out.